What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about what we just saw for Skull and Bones. So we got the re-reveal. Tom Henderson nailed it, right? I think it's very important to kind of give credit to him. He absolutely called this, and he's been kind of the pioneer of Skull and Bones for a while. He talked about how we were going to get this the 4th of July week, and he said, according to his sources, November 8th would be the release date, and he nailed it. November 8th is the actual release date for this game. Not bad. I mean, it comes out a day before God of War Ragnarok. That is very to me, someone who wants to play both of these games very badly, but does want to play Ragnarok more, that is going to factually hurt this game. There's no doubt about it. But we saw this stuff, and I continue to be very mixed. Now, I don't know how this video comes off to people, right? If you've been watching for a long time, I think you immediately know what I'm talking about. If you're new, maybe you don't. So let me run through the Spark notes really quick, and we'll get to today. I've been covering this game for 5 years. I'm really excited for it. I've been very excited for it. But at the same time, I want so much more than what this game is. And I think that's kind of this game in a nutshell. I said on Twitter, I really do feel the mechanics and the things that they want to focus on in Skull and Bones, I feel like they'll actually be really good. I really, I know it's obviously had many problems in development and stuff, but I don't have too many reasons to not trust that they can take the basic foundation of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the ship combat, take that, put it into Skull and Bones, and make it its own game. I think that's fairly, that's not that hard. I think they're going to actually kind of nail it. I've been very consistent on that. I think the ship-to-ship combat, going around, feeling like a pirate, sinking other ships, I think that'll be fine. The issue with this game, and it continues, in my opinion, to continue, it's still an issue. Even after seeing today's stuff, that's all it is. It's they talk about, these random events or these, like, big world events that are going to happen in the game and looking for treasure and doing crafting and mining materials. But at the end of the day, I really don't think there's going to be all that much in this game. That's what worries me the most. I mean, I've seen some comments that simply say, if you're not allowed to, like, board a ship, then I'm out. And it's like, yeah, that's a thing you can't do in this game. You can board. You can, you destroy a ship close enough, you pull up next to it, you can board it, and then it's a cutscene. It's a cutscene. You're not actually using your character. If you've noticed in the gameplay they showed today, and this is a thing we've known for many, many months now, and it's going to upset people, you can't do anything with your character. When you're going around the islands that they keep showing, right, the kind of like your hub where you get your materials, I guess you turn them in, and you can craft your ships, that's it. That's why you're there. You're there for making new ships. You're there to talk to, NPCs. You're there to get quests. That's it. You don't have a sword. You don't have combat. You can't invade somebody else's ship and have your character. It's just, and I've said this 1,000 times, but of course it's going to be something I say more as this game gets closer. And then when the game comes out, I want a Pirates RPG game. Okay? Doesn't have to be Pirates of the Caribbean. I want a Pirates. I know there's the MMO, like the Armada of the Damned or whatever it was supposed to be called, right? I know that was a thing, and man, oh man, do I get upset thinking about it, but I want that. I think a Witcher or Red Dead style, like an RPG, and putting it a Pirates of the Caribbean-like thing where you would have fictional characters, you could have real characters, whatever, would be incredible. I don't know. I mean, Sea of Thieves to me has never fully gotten me. I like parts of it. I don't like other parts of it. I really think Skull and Bones is going to be exactly the same. I'm going to like parts of it a lot, but I'm probably going to get bored of it rather quickly. I just don't know how much I'm going to be willing to go around in the ship, sinking other ships, and that's it. I mean, yes, you can do it with friends, and you can sink friends, and they did get me with the weather. They had the one segment in the gameplay today talking about the weather. There's going to be dynamic weather. There's going to be, like, huge waves that hit your ship. I love that. That was the best part, in my opinion, of Black Flag, when you were chasing a ship, and then all of a sudden, it was like a rainstorm, and there'd be rain coming, and the waves were gigantic, and you can't really shoot through the waves, so you have to kind of like ride the waves up. That was insane. So I love that stuff. Again, I don't want to come off the wrong way. Like, I definitely am going to enjoy parts of this game. It's just, the first thing you think of after the ship stuff is like, well, what about when you actually, like, are the person? Like, can you do anything with a person? The answer is no. And it's like, that is such a miss. And I'm waiting for that game. I'm waiting for the game that's kind of like Sea of Thieves, but then has, like, the realism, sinking mechanics of Skull and Bones, but then has elements of Assassin's Creed's I don't really even know, but then has, like, an RPG quest system where you like make choices and it's a story-based thing, like making Pirates of the Caribbean and putting it into a game. That I'm waiting for that game. If I have to be the one to make it, I'll kickstart it one day, and maybe I'll have to be the one to make it. But right now, that's the game I want, and I get it. I mean, I don't want to come across like whining, where it's like, oh, this isn't the game that I want, therefore it can't be good. No, not really. It can be fine. I think this will be a fine game. But it is factually not exactly what I want, right? And I think that's going to hurt it. And I've seen loads of comments in the 5 years of people complaining about this stuff, so I don't think I'm the only one, and I don't think it's like a minor issue. I think this is a major issue that's probably going to hurt this game. With that being said, I just registered for the playtest, so if they ever have betas or whatever on PlayStation or any platform, hopefully I can get in and I can talk about it once I'm done playing it. But I did that, so I'm all in. I'm getting this game day one, November 8th. We got the date. I mean, you know, call me a hypocrite, whatever. I was bashing the game a little bit, but I'm buying it. That's who I am. That's the kind of gamer I am. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you want to follow me anywhere else, all my social media is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.